right, to 3 minutes, 9 on past where 8 o'clock, sit and put on top of the matter. Today, now still number 24 day for inside of March 20 plus 23, now 2023, 24th day of March, now scoff, World Tuberculosis Day. But on top of World Tuberculosis Day, today, still, will be 24th day of March, apart from say in our World Tuberculosis Day, now still the day what they call, according to United Nations, International Day for the Right to the Truth concerning gross human right violation for the dignity of victims. Okay, so they call them Right to Truth Day. Now what did they call them? Right to Truth Day. And then what is it all about now? A right to know. Now they want to be said that they promote the right to know. Every year, March 24, the International Day for the Right to Truth concerning gross human right violation and for dignity of victims. They observe them to promote the subject matter. What do you mean the subject matter? People when they be saying are victims of human rights violations. People when they be say victim of where we say their own dignity as a human being, they don't match their dignity. They don't sit down on top of their dignity. So the right to know actually what it really occur and to honor the victims. All right. Now on a day like this, then they promote that particular idea or the ideal of that particular matter to honor the memory of the victims of gross and systematic human right violation. And of course, to promote the important manner, to say they're very necessary to it. They're important, make them promote the right to truth and justice. Make we know the truth. What really happened? Why they oppress this man? What he made the oppressor? What he made the pressing neck? They're based on saying they fight for right or waited. They vandalizing rights. How they go fit the way they vandalize government program? You vandalize human rights, vandalizing of human rights. Then so they use and take touchlight the importance of the right to truth and the justice, and of course to pay tribute to people when they be say they don't carry out their life, give their life, and in fact some of them don't even lose their life for inside of the struggle to promote and protect human rights for all. Then still to take recognize in particular today will be 24th day of March to recognize in particular the important work and values of Archbishop Oscar Anilfo Romero when they be saying come from El Salvador. Now they assassinate this particular Archbishop Oscar for inside of March 24. On this day, March 24, 1980. Then they assassinate this particular Archbishop. And why? Income outside can't denounce, talk say lie, we not agree. He said they denounce the violation of human rights for some people when they be say they don't get who they fight for them. People when they be say they don't get level, they don't get people, they don't get mouths. No be say it physically, of course, everybody get mouth physically, but they don't get mouth metaphorically. They don't get voice. So people when don't get voice, we don't get mouth, we don't get level. Where they oppress. Nine this particular Archbishop Oscar Romero of El Salvador come outside, denounce the violation of the human rights of those people. Then they take a look and say, okay, so you feel you feel say you get liver. Now so they take assassinate them on top of the one when they say in the promote human dignity and in the oppose in the fight against all forms of violence for that El Salvador there. The fight against all forms of that violence, they promote human dignity, they fight for the rights of vulnerable populations, they defend the principle and they protect the lives of the people. The principles of protecting lives, in they defend that principle, saying a job of government to protect lives, and based on that principle of protecting of life, you must to do your job as a government, protect the life. We must do. Hey, we no go agree. We no go. Now, so in ginger. On March 24, 1980, unfortunately, the Archbishop they assassinate him. So every March 24, and they use the commemorate that day to take note. What will be the true story behind the kindness or the intimidation or the oppression of people like Archbishop Oscar, where they speak up or they speak against human rights violation. All right. So all of those ones they there based on how it be. So United Nations Assembly for 2010, now they take a look at proclaim am say March 24 na be International Day for the right to the right to the truth concerning gross human rights violation and for the dignity of victims, based on how it be. So that's how the thing go. And as the update we day today, I say make I just give you based on why it be. Now quickly, open mic Friday, and I be this one. In case you just join us, 8 minutes past 8 o'clock, 8:08. It just be like name of car or name of perfume or something. 8:08. It'll be like brand name. I never know the brand the way they sound like, but when you hear 8:08, 24th day for March 2023. As I talk like that, enter 8:09 because time not to wait for anybody. That's why we need to dive like who they dive inside swimming pool inside of the matter. Wait a minute, matter. Now open mic on top of Big Talk this morning for Citizen FM 93.7. They call me the chief priest. Ezemmuo one. The mic they open. Why the mic they open? The mic they open so that you go fit to relate one-on-one with us. Talk. This station they allow you talk. Even as we they talk, we myself they encourage you to talk about things and things we concern all us off. All right. So quickly, based on one or two. Some of the headlines because the phone's been the ring. Apologies if I don't pick your call before we switch entered now. But the beautiful thing we say that's the way you want to talk at that time. Now not the time, because you can start reacting from the headlines of today, the headlines of yesterday, Thursday, the headlines of Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday, and even community headlines. Some things where they happen, eyewitness report, anything where they happen, where you notice, where they happen for area anywhere where they any of those things. Make we talk about all of them on top of open mic Friday. They call me the chief priest. The numbers they there to call 0903 22 29 797, 0818 22 22 205, 0818 22 22 206. You want to send message for WhatsApp 0818 22 22 205. Now, but quickly, some of the things they will go still check based on how it be. Some of the big things them where they pop. Or some of the key things where they pop so that we self go still narrow down on some of the major subjects where they're on ground. Now, one of the key things where they pop this Friday morning, the Central Bank of Nigeria, yesterday, them being start the disbursement of old Naira notes to deposit money banks, according by how they take announce them. As government authorities now been on the ginger, they put more effort, make them stop the one we consign the scarcity of the currency. When it be said on the cost pain on top millions of bank customers nationwide. So based on that one now, with all the pressure with the amount on CBN yesterday will be Thursday come outside say, oh yeah, disbursement of old Naira notes to deposit money banks. Now, but the yesterday and a Thursday, the street give me mind to drag some banks. Be say when then they advertise that, oh yeah, now just small test where this cashless policy don't test the banks now, see what in their call. Okay, so well, all of that one day there based on the central bank and the cash, the cash scarcity. I know they like calling cash crisis or currency crisis or cash crunch. Make we just call and say currency scarcity. Abi, that one day that one day better like that. Then they don't come outside and now carry big megaphone, they announce them, they loud them, carry big megaphone, they announce them, they loud them, say, from today go, on behalf of we be PDP, we Professor Dennis Itiavar and Asham Aliyu, they are hereby suspended for inside of statement. Now they didn't talk like that. Don't be saying that maybe their spokesperson. No. Now so they take Autumn. They tell us say you will be Samuel Autumn, governor of Benue State. You know what you go do? Carry waka now. Go to the National Disciplinary Committee and report that yourself. Now so they think go. That one day there. Now one of the key things, people don't they react to this one, say why, how it be, and then based on the reactions, people they say, well, if you talk about anti-party activity, make it give them blanket covering as you take the B. And who they here, Jerry?
Chief Priest Ezemmuo.
I greet you, my brother. Good morning to you. Who they talk there this morning now?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Good job, man. Yes. For inside of Abuja, we hear you quickly now this morning.
Yes, open mic, right?
Open mic Friday. Open mic.
Okay, I want to talk on Festus Keyamo. I think don't direct that or don't report Obi and Dati for arrest. I think it is not good coming up. You see, he and my party now be on board as party will go form new government. We go soon begin in 2 months' time. They're not supposed to they talk unguardedly or to generate too much heat when heat they already on ground. You see, he is a spokesman of that party, and we know the antecedent way bring the emergence of a party on board. They're not supposed to make it heat up the politics more, even though other aggrieved persons are against their party coming as a winning party. This is a time for the use the time they pacify these aggrieved persons, just like the principle make comment that this is time for healing process. When they told the man the president-elect's agenda when one big
in line of thoughts.
Yes, but I know the heat and the more. We just try to recover from what Bayo Onanuga said some days ago. They try to see the recover from waiting happen before the election, the governmental election, where MC Olomo say against certain region. And he including they add them more on aggrieved aspirants, making the whole thing look as if not only them they're supposed to exist, others not supposed to. Everybody get right for challenge to any if he's aggrieved, if he's cheated or wrong. Somebody cannot do like that. They think no sweet. And on Kwere Mado, I beg. You see, now listen to politicians. This is Kwere Mado, now somebody who don't serve the Senate for a long period. He is influential. He has influence. He get experience. Why no be one of these any region, any state of the federation here? All these things where they happen for them there abroad would not have happened. But because they fail, they believe say no bed of roses are just abroad. Anything where they waste stream, they won't enjoy it, go abroad. And there their laws no deal like our own way. If so say it happened to them here in Nigeria, they would have looked the other way, would have been working a free man now.
All right.
But he did that side because they take care of him. I know get sympathy for him. Make you face the music. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Well, God with our boys. Ain't no get any. God with our boys. Don't get sympathy. You don't still get joy. But anyway, that's your own opinion. Thank you so much. 18 minutes past 8 o'clock. The big talk 9 minutes one, and that's based on Friday. Today, na open mic Friday. Waiting be the things them with your chest to make we talk about. Bring them come outside one by each. On top of the matter, drop them for WhatsApp 0818 22 22 205. That's a WhatsApp message. And then, of course, if you call us on top 0903 22 29 797. You see if you call 0818 22 22 206. Now, so the numbers they go. Who they here so this morning? Hello.
Ezemmuo, ID.
Okay, ID, welcome back, my brother. ID from Duse. Moke, we hear you quickly.
Yeah. Protest in Abuja, protest in Kaduna.
Yes.
Protest in Abuja is it for what? I don't understand. Then say interim government. Abi?
Yes. Now what's in there?
So what some elements could not achieve before the election, before the general election, is what they are trying to do now by sponsoring some people. There's no interim arrangement in our constitution. But some people are hell-bent not to allow the general election that just has to happen in Nigeria. Ezemmuo, if you like, you think. If you like, don't think. We are Nigerians. We are stakeholders. We monitor things. We spend our money to monitor things and to look at issues critically. Nigeria belongs to all of us.
Not true.
So there were some elements then that were working against this general election. But thank God, the election came and is almost gone. So now, another aspect is, okay, let's now create chaos. That is where I look at it. And he said, thank God, the protest has been so peaceful since I do not in Abuja, that has not been infiltrated by.
It has not been hijacked.
Hijacked. Nobody will hijack this type of protest because it's for the government.
How are you sure? Actually,
that is my opinion.
Okay, hold on.
That is my opinion.
No, hold on. Let me give you the name of the people. The name of the people where they do the protest, according by Daily Sun newspaper. They say, why chicken day? Everybody get chicken for house. When I get money,
poultry day. I get more poultry. I'm not going to eat it.
Tell you quickly. They come to protest. The ginger.
They want to create chaos.
Yes, but then
to create chaos.
Whatever the SS
because
is.
there's no interim arrangement in our constitution.
Okay.
Who is sponsoring them? There has to be interim arrangement. Who is sponsoring them? The interim government. That is the question we need to ask the sponsors. Okay. I cannot go out with 10 or 20 people now and carry placard and say, okay, we'll cancel elections, we want interim government. That is absurd. They want to create chaos, but God no go allow them.
All right, so thank you so much.
The election has gone. Yes. No, let me talk about Keyamo.
Okay. Go ahead.
Briefly, Keyamo, no.
Yes.
Barrister Keyamo.
Yes.
When Barrister Keyamo was an activist, as a lawyer, but my brother, power is good, though. Power is very, very good. I don't see the activism in first of Keyamo again. What I can say in first of Keyamo was typical politicking, unfriendly politicking. Before the election, he wrote a petition that Adaji Atiku Abubakar should be arrested. He wrote a petition to the effect. Then, this time around now, it's Obi. I like the response of the Obi that presidential campaign. Keyamo is a joker. He's looking for relevance. He has gotten one. It's a minister of state, labor and employment.
When you say he's a joker, I beg,
that is what the presidential candidate, that is what will be, I'm quoting them.
Yes, so they clear, say the quota, make just talk like say, you can use our platform, they attack Keyamo.
So that is exactly, so maybe it's looking, and they said it's looking for relevance.
Yes, that's what they said.
But you have gotten one as a minister of state for labor. Maybe he's not trying to be a minister for, trying to be attorney general. He wants to be so vocal. And I believe the DSS will not follow that petition. We should stop wasting his time and eating up the policy.
All right.
Just like the other corner said,
yes.
This is time for reconciliation. This is time to make Nigeria so peaceful.
All right.
And I believe the DSS will not go ahead and arrest either of them. The presidential or the presidential candidate
to avoid heating up.
Heating up, that is exactly what Keyamo is trying to do. If Obi is touched today by the instrument of the government, if that is touched today by the instrument of government, a lot of people will read meanings to it. Why not allow Nigeria to be in peace? We are suffering for currency to get Nigerian naira. They are not suffering to get Nigerian naira. Ordinary Nigerians cannot even get the vote. People are buying votes with new currency. And I am here in my house with only 5 naira. I am not begging anybody to give me money. But the government confiscated my money.
Confiscated?
They confiscated our money.
Okay.
So they will tell me situation, I must withdraw 2,000 naira a day. I must withdraw 30,000 naira a day. Is that not confiscation?
Okay.
They've abducted our economy.
ID, wait. I beg. You dey talk some the kind English they speak this morning. ID, calm down. You don't do. Ayana, ID. Thank you. Hey, now wow, you not get the kind grammar we ID never drop give us this morning. Confiscated our economy. Where did they really occur? Somebody says yesterday's ID they sound like guests. I beg you, make we take a easy. All right, and who they are? So open mic Friday. Who they talk?
Open my Friday. Ezemmuo, good morning, sir.
What will be your name, my brother? Good morning to you.
Monday from Buario.
Monday, calling on a Friday from Buario.
On a Friday.
Make we hear you shortly.
Now, so we say Ezemmuo.
My brother, go ahead quickly. From
Buario. My take this morning is on 2 aspects.
From what?
This Naira design note is no longer funny again. Yesterday, I listened to you when you quote the CBN governor that they are going to disburse some money yesterday. So I prepared my ATM card to monitor the 6 banks where they Buhari.
All the banks.
To my surprise,
yes,
those banks, they did not give any shishi. I'm telling you, I'm told this morning, I'm a medicine by professional, a professional medicine.
Hello. Hey. Anyway, he say, okay, you're not messing where you be, professional messing, but basically, you say monitor the banks, so none of them pay for Buhari. Well, we go keep, now yesterday, when we hear that particular info, say they go come out, start today, the money go start today inside the circulation by that. So make we see whether today, make we see as it could be. Hello, who they decide?
Hello?
Hello.
Ezemmuo, good morning.
Good morning to you. Who they talk this morning?
This is Agoma.
Agoma.
Yeah. Agoma.
Yes.
Calling from Orezo.
From Orozo. Welcome. Agoma from Orozo.
I overheard someone say whether somebody is it first to say they should arrest Obi.
Well, yes, he did the headlines. One of they called for DSS made they arrest Obidati for inciting the polity.
Okay. Well, I remember there was a time Jesus looked at Judas Iscariot and said, "What you want to do it quickly." So he should go ahead and he should do it quickly. I believe it is leading to the fast victory of the party. So no one should be quickly.
All right, your line they break up and they struggle
so
to.
What I mean?
Yes.
I mean, there was a time Jesus looked at Judas Iscariot.
Yes, and he said, "Do you want to do quickly?" I hear that part. Yeah.
Do it quickly. Okay. So nobody should discourage that man from arresting Peter. He should arrest him quickly because there's something that will come out of the whole thing.
He cannot arrest now. He only petitioned the DSS to arrest. He cannot. Keyamo cannot arrest.
No. Is it not DSS that we now go for the arrest?
Yeah. Okay. You are saying make them do it quickly.
Yes. Now there's a victory coming out of the whole thing.
Okay.
So nobody should discourage him.
Well, all right. Thank you so much, Aguma from Orozo. Thank you. You know what? You should make it another. Wow. Are you there this morning?
Good morning.
Good morning. Well, I beg just reduce the volume of that radio small or shift from that side so that we can hear you.
I've done it.
Let's go. Make we hear you quickly. What will be your name? Where they call us from?
Good morning, Ezemmuo.
My brother, good morning to you. What will be that your name?
This is Balogun calling from Asokoro.
Your name now, Tin?
Balogun calling from Asokoro.
Oh, wow. This is a balloon boy. Balogun from Asokoro. Welcome. We they hear you.
So, thank God,
Huh?
I say, thank God, Tinubu case of drug trafficking, will be in the courts. Because this is the same Festus Keyamo have, brought this case before court one certain time when he was in PDP. Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
So I am so disappointed in Festus Keyamo because Gani Fawin, who is his mentor, he be in the heaven and be very, 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 very sad at him because this is just he only concentrating where there is food. Than an activist. You have someone that mentor you. Why don't you follow that person's footsteps? So that is that. And for that, then about this Naira redesigning, I don't think federal government will in any soon circulate cash.
All right.
Because as far as they are gaining from it, because federal government are making money from these things.
How can you share with us how they are making money?
Okay. Do you know since we go into electronic banking now? Do you know how much banks are making? From stamp duty and other transactions you are making every day.
But you say federal government.
Federal government. Okay, what was the stamp duty? Is it not the increase?
They ask me, I mean they tell me because now they tell me.
Stamp duty, as far as Nigeria, account they boost.
That one no concern them about citizens. So now they suffer the thing.
Okay.
Then they enjoy the thing.
Wow. All right.
Understand? So cash will never in any way, because of the NSE, warn them about strike. That is why they quickly went the other way and said that they want to, they will never. And about,
You dey think what you want to talk. When you remember them, you call us back, my brother.
Okay.
Because of time, other people they line. Thank you so much for that one. And who they so now this morning? Good morning to you.
And your brother did.
My brother man, GB Alpha from Life Camp.
The chief priest. How are we?
I did right, GB from Life Camp. Welcome quickly.
Yes.
Make we hear you.
Don't want to touch line on that Keyamo petition DSS.
Let's go. Go ahead quickly.
On Obidati.
Yes.
Keyamo had the right to petition DSS
Of
on
course.
any issue we face.
Nobody-
The right of every citizen.
Nobody they question the right.
I heard people saying that this one say this. Why no petition? You that see that MC Oluomo has got the right can petition. I can petition. Chief priest can petition. DSS office is open to everybody. Write your letter or get a letter to write for you and go and submit there. Let them look at the value of the petition. Let them look how it carry weight. What is it? Is any value in it? Then they will take action. So why are you not delivering a Keyamo say a petition, but also petition, but also do this, no petition? It is right of everybody to petition whichever you see across the line.
Okay.
But to me, what Obidati said in that interview, to me, it should not. I know that somebody who is correct to be a vice president.
What do you think? What did he talk? What did he talk?
That's what I'm saying. He said that if Tinubu is sworn in by May 29, that democracy will end in Nigeria. That will be the end of democracy. Go and listen to it.
Hold on.
And yes.
I know that he said the way you're putting it now, you get the way we take put on me, they're very harsh. But go ahead, I hear you. Go ahead.
Now, let me come and explain to us what will be end to democracy. Because the only way can end democracy in any country is coup. So that's why I said that I'm in support of. Let him come and explain to us what he mean by that. There's a court already. If there's any constitution or something, appeal court and Supreme Court is there to interpret. Why is he in a hurry coming on TV, national TV, and saying the so because Tinubu is not got 25% in Abuja, because of that is not valid to be elected, to be sworn in, and if he's sworn in, that will be end of democracy. No, I don't expect to do that. Let the court interpret it. Tinubu cannot stay more than 1 year before they declare, before Supreme Court, who is the constitutional court, will interpret that line and tell us what it is. Dati was elected the Senate, but a court will remove him. So court can remove the Tinubu if they say that they are not fulfilling that condition. Why is he in a hurry? That is my own. So it should not be a statute because before you know it's right. On May 29 now, people will say no, this thing is illegal. Why should this man be sworn in? They say it's illegal.
Hold on, yes? GB. Waiting the line where Obi they get, because let me just play the devil's advocate. That place where he did very noisy. Maybe you go end make you listen to me from the other side.
No, I'm coming out now. Just pass away. I'm going out.
He did very noisy. So what's not they try tell you be say playing the devil's advocate, Obi they talk say in don't talk one time say him no get issues with Tinubu. He is only challenging the INEC process, and he said the process they faulty. If a faulty process produces somebody, then na comma for democracy. That na the line from the argument. So make we know blow am.
No, what I'm saying, that thing interview with Channel. Go and listen to it.
All right. Okay, no problem.
Go and listen to it.
All right.
Then before I end my statement, let me tell you.
Okay.
I've been hearing that they say Beavers no good, Beavers no work. But Beavers work in Southeast, where was this called 95% in Southeast vote. That's the wonders of Beavers. Beavers work in Abuja, a leader of the contested election for Senate for almost 20 years. He won in a 2 months. That's the wonders of Beavers. 2000 for the state. That's the wonders of Beavers. Look at what somebody in a taxi that a rider one elect seat in Kaduna. That's the wonders of Beavers. Why can't you appreciate what Beavers have done? To me, Beavers really perform wonders. Okay. And many governors were unseated.
Many governors could not win Senate. That's the one that was bigger.
All right.
To me,
All right.
won.
Okay,
Thank you.
but
Rivers work in this election.
Okay, but you think say they no manipulate them? Anyway, thank you so much. Yes, you say Beavers work. Yes, but I ask you now, say you feel, say nobody tamper with Beavers. You feel that's in your own opinion, as you think say work, say Beavers is impregnable, then they beyond manipulation, beyond tampering. Well, at least we see videos where people snatch Beavers. So okay, so at least there's some downsides to it. But anyway, I understand you for that one. Make I still check. Who they here, so?
Good morning. Citizen Olushola is calling from Central Area.
Citizen Olushola from Central Area. Make we hear you quickly. Good morning to you.
Thank you. As GB has said, election is 95% to me. All right. There are challenges everywhere in the whole world. But the problem we have is that, in Nigeria, we have a lot of media that we can say anything. Your station here is called Citizen. Citizen. If you have a radio that is Citizen, it will not be allowing people to be talking like non-citizen. That's the problem. But this thing now, if you can clear election in some area, totally.
Okay, hold on. Before you go too far, Citizen Olushola, because this one now, you just say you called Citizen FM. You say you don't allow anybody to they sense anybody they talk like Citizen, like somebody they talk like say no be Citizen for here.
Not before here. Okay. This is a Citizen FM.
Okay, go ahead.
We have been expecting you for long.
All right. Go ahead.
What I'm saying that I said the freedom of information and people to just establish radio station and media station is disinforming many Nigerians.
Okay.
Like many of us don't even know what is BFAS. Talk less of know the work is doing. Before you talk about issue, somebody have to know it. That's why you are explaining something to illiterate. It's very, very difficult. Even in the Holy Book, God will say that I'm talking to those with wisdom. So is it to issue on the ground that like I obedient that I make that statement? You are a citizen of Nigeria with high integrity. You should not be saying that. What he says is very, very bad. You are a doctor. And the court is even there for you to approach. But by saying that if they hand over to this thing is going to be, it's very, very unfortunate. We cannot sit in our zone like Abuja or where our candidate won, and we think that's how it's generalized everywhere. I travel with my money to where I voted. No rancor, peace way, election going peacefully. So I cannot use that the other one that is a little challenge to rob everything.
Okay.
Very, very unfortunate. Do the Southeast believe that Obi will win where the vice candidate of APC came from? He can't. Those are the issue we need to think about, and we have to be very ready for either win or loss. We are contesting.
All right.
That's my take. God bless Nigeria.
God bless Nigeria. Thank you so much, Citizen Olushola, for that one. We don't talk there this morning. Hello, who they decide? Good morning to you there. Who they talk?
Ezemmuo, good morning.
Morning to you there, my brother, man. What's be your name? Where they call us from? Quickly.
Ezemmuo na Bode.
Bode.
Ezemmuo, so 2K will not be see for this country now. 2K you could queue for hours. Ezemmuo.
I didn't hear you, buddy.
Ezemmuo, my take this morning on open mic. I think is it not time for us to even look at the INEC budget? They say 2.something million was a mark for advertisement. Ezemmuo, anytime INEC come to your office to do advertisement on their budget they gave it, I think it's time for us to begin to look at even the budget of INEC. That was the one. Then Ekuremadu. Ezemmuo, let's look at it now. Common sense. The country they are running to. If those people, they also go through some processes in life, but they were sincere to their country. When people pick them, they look at the problem of the country. We cannot fix it all in one swoop, but they try as much as possible to lay a foundation. Abacha, we always talk about the national hospital today. It was because Abacha, the state or each of the regions, let's build a first-class hospital. Will we have that problem today? They have the opportunity. That is what I always said. What goes around comes around.
All right.
They have the opportunities and they fail to do it. The British, what is it called? The British, they should not spare him more. He should go to, even if it's 20 years or life imprisonment, because the constitution said first century human trafficking, and it's a heavy punishment. He should go to jail. He should set as an example.
Okay.
As I always said, someday, somehow, they will all find themselves in this country, and Nigeria will be good for it before their eyes.
All right. You always say this. Thank you so much. Say Nigeria will be good before their very eyes. Thank you so much for that one. So we still the check. I'm 8:42 now. Waiting time. Don't they talk for inside of the studio here? Would they get info? Say something gas go down before 9 o'clock. But then, make I see whether I could take one more call before we come over here. Who they decide this morning?
Hello.
Morning to you, my brother.
This is GB. I forgot to tell you. When I was into your program, immediately I read somewhere in Mabushi. I was not hearing you again. It was the radio station 93.5 I was hearing. Then I did everything.
Okay,
in
Mabushiko?
Yes, Mabushi.
All right, I don't take me. All right, I don't take me.
In my house,
yes.
I always come out if I can get you.
Okay.
So please, do something about it, please.
All right, thank you, GB, for that why we don't talk. Very important information there. Thank you so much for that why we don't talk. All right, so quickly, as you take the B, in case you just the checkout.